Hey, man, this is getting so weird, bro. But I'm starting to realize people are really praying to these things, man. And I try to. God tell us, man, like there's beings out here, right? You want to go fast so bad? Go ahead, man. I ain't gonna trip on you. Don't come in your little ram and go so fast. There go the spider. Hey, look, he one of the people, right? So this is all set up because the woman at the gas station was talking about this spider crap after she got done hugging this dude. So saying that to say this, there goes another orange car. We've been seeing that a lot the last few days, right? So a woman, when I was at the gas station, I was getting something for my son. She made sure she stopped, jumped out of her car, went and hugged the dude, and was like, oh, such and such and such, just talking very loud, and they said something about a spider, blah, 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 blah. Whole bunch of nonsense crap, right? Now, he was just going so fast, he had to switch out lanes. But here goes another van that looks like my van, right? And there's a Ram Sprinter truck or whatever. All right, so saying that to say this, like, this stuff is all planned. This is all telegraphed. Ain't no coincidence that this man literally just passed me with this big old spider on the side of his joint and all that crap, right? Going about 100 miles an hour because he's gone. And there's the FedEx. All right, so they got me so much, like, on the radar. So I ain't gonna lie. I don't hold my tongue far as speaking the truth. Far as like trying to teach people righteous stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something right and I can tell you about it, I'm gonna tell you about it. Now, depending on the situation, if you're trying to hear it or not, whatever the case may be, but all right. But the main thing I'm getting at right now, man, do you not know how many false gods it is? Now, she ain't even wasn't trying to go fast, but now she want to go fast. And there they go. I keep getting, is that Tennessee? Is that Nevada? I keep getting all these chicks with these red hair braids and all that, and the blue and the golds, and, these Romans. They want to be Romans and stuff, and witches and all that crap, man. I keep running across all these chicks with these crazy little hairdos, right? Everybody want to have colors in their hair and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, bunch of Romans and Greeks. All right, look. X3332. All right. X is a 10. I just said Roman numeral. All right. 333. That's 3. That makes it 6. 6 times 2 is what? 12. Bro, come on, man. All this, I'm telling you, look, all this stuff stems back from old gods and all this stuff. These old kings and all that stuff, man. It's like Lord of the Rings. Man, I didn't even, bro, all them dead kings and all that stuff, man, like, bro. And then, look, Lord of the Rings really talks about Thomas, which is, supposedly Nimrod's son, and you can't really tell whose son this is and who dad is who, and who, like, bro, it's all mixed up. All this Gilgamesh and all that, bro. They got so many different names and titles. There you go, home. You can go ahead and get over. So many names and titles, it don't make no sense. But there are gods of not only semen and flatulent, they got sewer gods. I'm talking about there's Roman gods who are known for the sewer, goddesses of poo. There's a Roman god who is known to the Christians for farts. And I used to always wonder why, like, everybody be like so tickled by people farting and I'm talking about some people and you know, as some movies they be have like the fart and hysteria and like, man, what? Like, I don't even find that remotely funny, man. All right, cool, you farted. All right, okay. But it's like, bro, it's like weird, man. Come to find out there are actual pagan gods for all these things. These people are worshiping deities, and they have animals and stuff for them. Like, this whole highway is filled up with literally dead animals. Every highway I take is usually filled up with dead animals. You know, it started last week. Last time I went to work, the highway was filled up with nothing but dead animals. Whole bunch of deers, and it went from the deers to the squirrels to the possums to raccoons. I'm talking about they was lining them up all on the side of the road. Just a whole bunch of dead animals. I'm talking about everywhere. Dead. Right? It was just a dead turkey just a while ago, man. It's weird, bro. Yeah, man. It's a trip. But hopefully, man, these people get it together. Because I don't see what benefits they get from doing what they're doing. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there is benefits because God says they will inherit the earth for a period of time. They will be winning. But what I'm seeing, if this is the equivalent of winning, being like super perverse, being wicked and demented and devious and all that stuff, and then you still really not doing what your heart desire is, like go exploring and enjoying yourself, like you gotta stay confined to the system and program you in, bro, you not living life. And what I just said about another dead animal, man, come on, bro, I just talked the deer up. They knocking these animals off right and left. You know what? I done hit 2 deers in my lifetime, and neither one of them died. I'm talking about both of them got up and took off. Yeah, took clean off. Not like all messed up or nothing like that. They was cool. And I usually try to avoid it anyway. There goes another dead animal. Like, I usually have rabbits and all kind of stuff jump out in front of my car or whatever. Something going on, like I'll avoid it or miss it. Glory be to God, I'll miss it. Or squirrel or whatever have you. Even like, well, I don't get caught up with birds. But usually I see a lot of these animals before they even like get that close anyway. But I know people that be smacking birds, like they don't care. Like they see an animal flying, they see a target, man, they gonna light it up. Just bloodthirsty. They can't wait to kill something and get away with it. What they think. Because they feel like, oh, I can kill an animal and ain't no repercussions. Basically, they using the animals like what the thing they really want to kill. Oh, I can't kill Tom, so I'm gonna kill this bird. That's like killing Tom. I wonder how many people be doing that for real. Or playing video games. Imagine that they killing somebody that they hate or dislike. I wonder if people think about that. So I know people be putting that negative energy out there, like they want to kill people. But they'll mask it like, oh, no, I know. But yes, sit there and try to kill them in the spiritual. Ooh, if this was Brad, I wish this was Brad in real life. I'd cut him up and shoot him in Call of Duty or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord forbid, man. I don't know, man. This is some strange crap going on. And like, man, for Christ, you know what? I know it had to been weird for Christ to be around. Like when Christ was like, man, this is weird. I know he was like, man, these people are twisted, man. Not only that, but Abraham, I know he had to see some wild stuff. Like, man, what is going on, man? This ain't right. Hell, Lot too. I know Lot was like, man. That's why Lot stayed inside with his kids. He was like, man, these fools around here nasty. I know to stay away from a lot of these dudes. They nasty. And they'll rape some. So if they would do it back then, you don't think they'll do it now? But they'll just do it in their mind. See, they got to be cleaner with it now. They can't be like how they was because it's different rules. And then they don't want mass chaos. They don't want it to go to where the kings can get touched. They can't have that. They don't want it going like that. It's been a lot of like what I just said. How many deers we gonna hit? There's another dead animal over there. Cause they know these kings and queens, it might be a revolt, might be a riot. They might get knocked off. But then you say, a lot of them be plotting that stuff. They be planning this crap, man. It's like Resident Evil. They be having a lot of this stuff set up to where it's going to go this way, that way, that way. Not to say it's just them, because God has it set up to where all these people are doomed. They setting themselves up by doing what they keep doing. But it's also helping God get rid of a lot of wicked people too. So, I mean, I guess you could say it's all playing in, it's all playing part of God's plan. So, he's weeding out the weeds from the wheat. And he's also showing favor and mercy and granting people time to get their mind right. Because look at Paul. Paul used to be Saul. And Saul used to go around killing nothing but the children of God. He was slaughtering people. Pulling them out their house. So, and he became something way greater than what he was. So saying that to say this is all God's planning. You just got to way back and see. But then it's like, man, some of these people, what are y'all doing, man? Hope they get it together like I did. So, like I say, I got hope for them. But then, I understand Solomon when he said all is vanity too. Like, some of these people just so vain, they don't care about nothing. I want that flashy new car. I would do anything for it. Like, there's some dudes out here, they'll do anything for a new car. They'll do anything for a stable job. They'll do anything for a paycheck. You tell a dude that you give them $1,000, they'll do just about anything. Lord knows. They'll slit somebody's throat. Get the right one. Yeah, take somebody's neck off. The equivalent of a Judas. And then feel like crap after they get the money. But then some of them, they so twisted in the mindset, they wouldn't care. Well, just spilling some thoughts on that, man. I pray that we get it together, man. It's still a glorious and beautiful day. It's just, I hope and pray that we stop doing what we're doing as far as this wickedness goes. Stop perverting our bodies. Stop destroying our temples. Stop all this smoking and drinking. And, man, all we doing is tearing each other down, man. And Satan know it. That's why he like it. He love it. That's why he be in your ear with many different voices, many different spirits saying, yeah, go ahead and do that. Take that. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead. You'll feel good. You'll feel better after you do this. And then you know what? After that fix come off, he start coming down. He's like, man, I feel like crap. Like anybody that's fondling themselves, that you can't tell me that stuff feels good. It don't. You feel it's the most unclean feeling in the world, man. Cause as soon as you get done, you like, it's like you feel depressed, and then you go in that mindset. What? Why did I do this? For some relief. Relief from what? Then you gotta go back to questioning why did you get to this point? Because you sitting here watching all this perverse stuff with an unclean mind. You let yourself get attacked. I go to men and women because women are very perverse as well. But they like to they like to paint that picture like it's just men. Men are just animals. Nah, women are animals too. But yeah, so I just pray and hope people get the message and they understand, like, hey man, there's a better way. We can be greater. We ain't gotta be all caught up in this nonsense. And do something better, man. Come on, man. All right, everybody ain't gonna want to listen. And there goes somebody shoveling in for a hoe. Oh Lord, they're doing it right now. Oh. They doing it out here too. They want to praise his food. Thomas. And that witch showed me that movie about they getting abilities from Thomas. It was a witch. And I didn't realize Thomas is really a Babylonian or Mesopotamian god. False god, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know it. And the girl bloodline was named Thomas, and she had like certain abilities, and she tapped into them being when she started messing with that dark side stuff. And the chick kept laughing because she just kept saying the name over and over and over and over. I'm like, man, what's up with this name? What's so funny about this dang name? Come to find out, this is stupid. It's supposed to be like Christ. He's supposed to be Jesus Christ. He's an antichrist. She just kept saying Thomas, Thomas,